Hi, I'm Dr. Nima, and we're going to continue with our series of more expensive things that you can do to look younger. If you want to know more plastic surgery secrets, especially all things face or rhinoplasty, please hit the follow button. So let's talk about eyelids, and we will go to the upper eyelids specifically. So over time, our eyelids tend to get a little bit more heavy. There's a little bit of extra skin that can hang down, and what that can do is not only decrease your vision because you feel a little heavy, or what it can also do is smudge the makeup. So I get this complaint frequently, especially from women, that as the day goes on, their eyelids tend to feel heavier and heavier. They tend to lift their eyebrows to try to overcompensate and lift their eyelids while lifting the eyebrows, which consequently causes fine lines to form in the forehead. Or they tend to use a little bit of makeup and they find that their mascara might smudge on their eyelid or their eyeliner smudges. So what can be done about that? An upper blepharoplasty or upper eyelid surgery is a procedure that we can do in the office where we remove the extra skin of the upper eyelid. It's pretty easy to do. It's done under local anesthesia, so there's no need to go to sleep for it. I simply mark out the amount of skin to be removed, inject a bit of local anesthetic, remove the skin, and then suture it together with a very, very fine suture. So let me show you some before and after results of what that can look like. Here's the first example of a patient who came to see me, and she was bothered because she had extra eyelid skin up here. And after blepharoplasty, you can see she has a nice eyelid show. The incision is hidden underneath that, so you shouldn't even be able to see it when you close your eyes, but especially when you're talking with someone, there's no way to be able to tell that you had an upper blepharoplasty. And it just helps open up the eyes and make you look a little bit younger. This here is a gentleman, so even men get it done, who had extra hooding of his eyelids. He also had low brows, and I ended up doing a little minor brow lift on him, as well as taking a little bit of the upper eyelid skin away. So you can see that his eyes are a little bit more open, and he just looks a little bit more refreshed, and it looks very, very natural. So we want to see a little bit of eyelid show where you don't see that in the before, but you see it in the after. It's almost like a double eyelid, so to speak. Finally, here's one more patient who had both her upper and lower eyelids done. I'm going to do a lower eyelid surgery in a little bit, but again, seen as the extra eyelid skin there, and now it's nice and open, and she just looks younger and more refreshed. So those are some examples of upper blepharoplasty surgery. Once again, it's something that is actually not super expensive. It's not as much as a facelift, but it does require about 7 to 10 days of downtime and has excellent outcomes and results. If you have any questions, please list them in the comments below.